Hello there everybody, this is your favorite react channel, Speckblocklime, here with another reaction video for all of you today. Now the video we're going to do is from the channel MrBallen, but I think this one's actually kind of short. But I still want to check it out because I've never checked it out, And I want to react. Some people probably question and ask why I react to videos. I'm like, because I want to. I feel like a reaction channel, one big liberty is you react to what you want to react to. I mean, some people will question why. I'm like, as long as I think, in my opinion, as long as it's not something incredibly outrageous and maybe super offensive, like purposely terribly offensive, or something that's R-rated, like I don't know, like literal adult stuff that you shouldn't be putting on this website. Other than that, I think a lot of things game. You can watch critics, opinions, all that stuff. So, some people have asked, and in my opinion, just watch it because I want to. It's just something I want. I will give you, in case anyone has said it. I've said I'm thinking a few videos before. I don't say it in every video. If you guys want to watch the original without me talking over it, go watch the original. That's what it exists for. You guys want to watch it without hearing my voice? Maybe my voice is annoying to you. Go watch the original, please. If you don't, because don't complain here, because this is a react channel. That's the point. This is what's gonna happen. If you want, like I said, go watch the original. And then if you care about watching this one, then come back and watch this one. But anyways, it's from MrBallen. And it says, police claim this haunting is true. Well, let's get on to the video and see what they're talking about. So, well, maybe it's interesting. Here we go.
This story honestly seems totally made up until you review the police report, because the police officially kind of confirm much of what the family claims to be true about their haunting experience. And if that doesn't convince you, there's actually a movie adaptation called Veronica on Netflix, and they claim this is true too. So let's see what you think. In 1992, a police station in Madrid, Spain, received a frantic phone call from Maximo Gutierrez, claiming that he and his wife were being attacked by tall, shadowy figures. The responding officer didn't believe his initial claims, but decided to check it out in case it was an actual home invasion. There were no signs of forced entry, no signs of theft. In fact, the police noted that at first, the house was eerily quiet. They called the Gutierrezes back inside to talk to them now that the house was safe, I'm air quoting. But as soon as they sit down to talk to them, they hear a loud bang out on the porch. The police described it as sounding like a large boulder falling and rolling along the ground. They run out to investigate, but nothing is there. As they stand there puzzled, one of the officers yells, "Duck!" just as an armoire door swings open violently, narrowly missing an officer's head. At this point, they think this could be some sort of prank, and they check the armoire. They're looking all over the place. There doesn't seem to be any strings or any way that this could be a prank. There's no one around. At this point, a couple of the officers decide that this is just too much for them, and they want to wait outside. The remaining officers go back into the living room to chat with the Gutierrezes about what the heck is going on with their house. When they sit down to chat, Mr. Gutierrez proceeds to tell the officers about the strange death of their 18-year-old daughter, Estefania, who had passed away just a few years earlier, and why they think that her death is actually connected to their house being haunted. Estefania went to a very religious school, and so when one of her teachers caught her and her friends using a Ouija board, she was really upset. The teacher runs over, she smashes the Ouija board and tells them that this is not okay, they can't do it. But when she broke up the board, she destroyed the little glass planchette they were using to actually maneuver the Ouija board. And the teacher and the students that were there all claimed to have seen some sort of trapped smoke escape from the glass planchette, and it actually was inhaled by Estefania. Mr. Gutierrez claimed that from that moment on, his daughter's physical and mental health began deteriorating. Estefania started telling her parents about these strange people she kept seeing in the house, especially at night when she was laying in bed. There'd be these shadow figures that would come out of the closet, come in the door, and they'd crawl all around her room. They'd even grab her sometimes at night. Her parents brought her in for testing, and no doctor could explain what was wrong with her. And so without a diagnosis, the parents had to watch in horror as their daughter's condition just deteriorated dramatically until finally she just suddenly died in her bed one night, and there was no official cause of death. Shortly after she passed away, her parents started to notice strange things happening in their house, and they believe that is when the haunting actually began. As the parents are divulging this information to the
It sucks because it
police,
like sounds like
they
it
all
just
hear
condensed to her, and
screams and
then when
banging
she
coming
died,
from
it
Estefania's
just spread
room.
to the whole
The police
house.
actually physically jump up out of their chairs. They're so frightened. The police and the father make their way over to the bedroom. They open it up, and inside, no one's in there, even though the screaming continues. The crucifix that normally was mounted to the wall was in the middle of the floor. Where it was mounted on the wall were now these deep scratches dug into the wall that were not there literally probably 30 minutes earlier. The police continued to look everywhere to figure out where the heck the screaming is coming from, but they couldn't figure it out. As they're examining the room, they start hearing pounding in all of the walls. One of the police officers noticed that a picture of Estefania in that room had fallen on the ground, and he picked it up, and the frame itself was undamaged. But the picture inside the frame, which was of Estefania, had caught on fire and had burned through. Outside the bedroom, one of the police officers noted that a strange crimson-colored goo was present in some of the Gutierrez's furniture, an unfamiliar substance that neither the parents or any of the officers had seen since being in the house. Not knowing what to make of the situation, the police leave and suggest the Gutierrez's move out as quickly as possible, and ultimately they do. And they report as soon as they left that house, all of the paranormal activity ceased. The official police report is filled with extraordinary events that the officers present, which included the chief inspector of the police force, swore to have witnessed, leaving this case to be one of the most recent and eeriest unexplained cases in police history. And recently, this case was actually adapted into a movie called Veronica on Netflix, and people are saying it is the most terrifying movie they have ever seen. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to hear next.
That was an interesting little story. Wow, you know, certain events that things are going through, and it's even the official report in some sense because more than one officer confirms maybe not exactly what happened, but they at least know something happened. It's kind of confusing and interesting to hear that stuff. Let's see. Not like I said, these kind of videos, there's not really much I can add. It's more about hearing the story. Every once in a while, making a comment. Like I said, in case anyone would want to watch the original, go on MrBallen's channel. Check out this video. Check out many others. Please give them those views. And hey, hopefully you can come back and give our channel some views. You know, we really use the work. Yeah, this Speckblocklime. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification button to get notified about future videos. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Nothing complicated happens. You take care of yourselves. And hopefully see you next time. Take care.